Let's go now to Chief Meteorologist Matt Zaffino. Hey, Matt, we're looking at a hot week ahead for us in the metro area. Is that correct?
Absolutely, Evan. Yeah, well, not the whole week. So that's the good news is it's going to be 2 super hot days. Then we'll begin a gradual cool down too. So which is, better than having a week of 90-degree weather like we did around the 4th of July last year. So we got a weather impact alert, but just for Tuesday and Wednesday, it'll be excessively hot, especially on Wednesday as we climb into the upper 90s on that day. That means the heat risk is high. So anybody that is affected by hot weather, health reasons, what have you, you're going to notice this and you're going to want to try to take it easy if you can, which is why we're suggesting, if you can, don't overexert yourself, especially in the afternoons tomorrow and on Wednesday. Stay hydrated, of course. That just makes you feel better. Stay cool. And if you have elderly folks in your world, keep an eye on them. Make sure they have adequate access to cooling conditions, because we always see problems with, not always, but oftentimes it's the elderly that are hit hardest by hot weather like this. Outside right now, though, we cooled off nicely. Got to remember, Evan, yesterday we hit 95. Today we topped out at 81. We're back in the 70s. We're running 16, 17, 20 degrees cooler than 24 hours ago, which is great. Otherwise, this would have been a longer stretch of 90-degree weather. As I mentioned, our high today, 81. Super pleasant. Hot weather bottled up in Pendleton, the Dalles, and down in Medford, where it was 102. They're going to be 105, maybe 110 in southern Oregon as we go over the next couple of days. Now, tomorrow morning, we might even have some low clouds around ever so briefly, but then watch what happens. The winds go offshore. This is when it really gets hot. We get that offshore flow, absolutely zero influence from that cooler air out over the ocean. The one good thing about this is the winds will begin to die down tomorrow and tomorrow night in eastern Oregon. So for those fighting the fire, hot weather's not great, but there's no lightning in the forecast. And if the winds back off, the crews can make some progress even with the hot conditions. They're going to have some pretty good wind tomorrow out of the north, different direction than what we had today, but then the winds will go light on Wednesday and stay that way pretty much for a day or so. And then by Wednesday night, notice, no longer do we have the offshore winds. By then, we're already getting the onshore winds from the west and northwest kicking back on in. So that'll be the end of this little heat wave. Wednesday night and into Thursday morning, we should be done with it. Still about 90 on Thursday, but not nearly as hot as Wednesday. Hey, here's smoke from the Cram Fire north of Prineville here. See, all the wind is blowing it on off to the east like that. The wind direction's changing means that we may get some wildfire haze in our sky. This is the modeling on wildfire smoke as we get more of a northerly flow. So fires up in Washington and BC may make our sky a bit hazy for a time tomorrow. You saw that big plume from the fire here, the Cram Fire, but that's moving on off to the south. I don't think we'll get any smoke from that fire itself. So the record for tomorrow is 103. That'll remain intact. The record for Wednesday will remain intact. The overnight low on Wednesday morning is 70. Now, I think we'll get a little bit cooler than that as we drop into the upper 60s, but still, it's going to be a very warm night. Tuesday night and into Wednesday morning, we'll have to watch out for that. But the cool down will begin on Thursday, Evan.
Got it. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it.
You bet.